Sharon, what becomes of someone who breaks that particular rule?
Excommunicado, sir.
That's Latin for you're fucked.
If there's one lesson we've learned from the John Wick movies, it's this. You do not want to mess with the Hightable no matter what. Break their sacred rules, you face the consequences, and the consequences begin at the Hightable. And then every pirate out on the seas will be after your bounty. Before we begin, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to be notified for everything in the world of John Wick and the Continental. It seems nobody in the world of John Wick seems to give a damn about playing by the rules. The classic saying about there being no honor among thieves, well, it applies just as much to the shady realm of professional hitmen and assassins within the world of the Continental. In this video, we will break down the premiere of Peacocks, the Continental, and what we can expect from episode 2. So bring on the guns.
We need guns. Lots of guns.
Yeah.
The Continental unravels the grim genesis of Winston, the Obi-Wan to John Wick.
Jonathan.
Starring in 1955, two brothers, Winston and Frankie, sat in a police interrogation room, questioned about the Molotov crime they had committed together. But Frankie, a protective brother, takes the fall, facing the consequences, already foreshadowing his character arc. As in the world of John Wick, you must face the consequences.
Consequences.
Fast forward years later, Frankie has all the attributes of our beloved Keanu Reeves. The walk, the talk, and the hair. And we meet the manager on this era's Continental manager, Cormac, played by Mel Gibson. Now, Frankie is bond to the network of the assassins governed by the Hightable, and it is a return of them lush gold coins, used as currency for services such as doctors, tailors, and guns.
Lots of guns.
And this goes hand in hand to Frankie's first fight dismissal of the rules.
Mr. Wick broke the rules.
Frankie steals the priceless gold coin press from the hotel's vault, and where you see red lighting, there is bound to be some bloodshed.
Light active.
With another brutal shootout down some stairs, where the suit's indestructible even in the 70s? I guess so. This puts the manager Cormac into a difficult situation. Now, Cormac is in immediate contrast to Winston, the future Continental manager, where the future Winston operates from a deep well of knowledge and respect for the rules that govern their world. Cormac wields them with the unearthed bravado of a mad king.
Burn them all!
He tried to manipulate the rules to evoke fear in his operatives, and instead of excommunicado,
That's Latin for you're fucked.
he even has the cleaning staff do his bidding. And abducts Winston from London to NY and enforces him to track down his brother to pay for his crimes, where we get to see a teenager, Sharon, working under the crazy tyrant. We also follow the story of KD, a female detective investigating the Continental. Though not readily aware of the underworld, she's not familiar with their customs. Everyone is armed. Winston is in search for his brother, where he gets the iconic 1969 Mustang from his Uncle Charlie and finds his old friends. Another reference to the weapons arsenal John dealt with. The wall of the Frankie's old team full of guns.
Lots of guns.
And the phrase, "be seeing you," a term the assassins used to state its farewell, but I will see you in hell.
Have all the donuts in the world!
More.
This leads him to an old theater the brothers grew up in, just as John did when he returned to the Ruska Roma family. Winston finds Frankie and his wife Yen until Cormac's henchmen turn up and the trio flee. Winston learns Frankie was under the control of Cormac and did his bidding to keep Winston away from a life of crime. And now he seeks freedom to escape the shackles bound to the Hightable.
Is my daughter free now?
Wait, you and your daughter?
Agrees to steal the coin press by a group named the Nile, similar to John, to be able to start a new life with his family to complete an impossible task.
I gave him an impossible task. A job no one could have pulled off.
And just like the John Wick films, bring in the adjudicator on the hunt for Frankie to pay for his crimes. She wears a mask covering the bottom half of her face. her more deceptive side as she has ready to sentence a fatality. Cormac enforces two elite mercenaries, Hansel and Gretel. No, not them two. Another pair of twin assassins. They are silent but deadly, a bit like John. And they get the job done to full effect.
Frankie!
Frankie sacrifices himself to save his family, but the coin press is still missing. Winston returns to Frankie's old comrades, where begins his ascension.
I need guns. Lots of guns.
Now, the coin place, where is it? The object in replacement. The swearing ceremony was actually taken from the trailer owned by Uncle Charlie. Could it be the coin press is hidden there? Who is the Nile, one of the 12 seats within the Hightable, or the organization looking to strike back and dismantle the Hightable from within by having a control of its means of business? Watch out for episode 2, which I will be doing a full breakdown on. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to check out my other videos on the channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe.